Okay guys, so I've been going through this video instructions, and I'm pretty sure I found all of the roof parts, and I want to show you a couple of things before you add your roof. Okay, one of which is there's several different sized parts. You've got a large piece and a little piece to a lot of this. Okay, so looking at the book, this piece 10-105, I labeled it on the wrong piece. So I want to come back and show you that. It is not the piece you want because it won't line up and it won't fit. Okay, so you got a small one and you got a large one, and I don't know where the large one. Oh, here's the small one. Here is the small one, and you see I labeled it 10-105. Okay, it looks exactly like this piece, only the difference in sizes. So this one, the small one that I mismarked, I'm going to put it aside because it's not the right one. This one is the right one, and I'll have to show you where it goes on, and it's going to go on the tall tower side. This piece, this angle here, lines up with that wonky short piece in the tall tower, and I glued it already. So when I pause and I move up, I'll show you that difference. And then you're going to need 2 of these for the floors, and then there's also going to be one that glues the rooftops together. So I'm going to find the large one that glues the rooftops together, and then we'll move forward because it's a bigger one and a longer one. So we'll move forward from there. Let me put you on pause. I'm going to move the camera, and then I'm going to show you how the roof goes, and you'll have to do it in your own space because I don't know if I have enough space right here. I'm going to try. I may have to move my grandma's house, and that's good, guys. I want you to know I'm not wounded myself. That is stay. This is food, and I love it. So I didn't kill myself with the saw. I am still safe, at least from the neck down now. In my mental capacity, we could probably question. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to move the camera up to where we need to be, and I still haven't found that proper piece for the wonky part, but I did cut one, and I think it'll work. Okay, let me pause here and move the camera. Okay, so the pieces that were scaring me was the one that went right here. Now, the one that I cut that was too small, you'll see, does not fit. It's too short. I can go up a little higher. That might do it. See, it doesn't fit here. You have a gap in between here. So do you see that? See that gap right down there? If you have the right piece, and I do, although I don't know where I put it. Here it is. See, this piece is larger, and it does fit. You'll bring the point down, so see it fits right inside there. You have no more gap. And that's how it will go. And the shingles will fit right up to that missing piece right there. So, but my problem is getting this moved in like so. And I'll work on that part right here later. But for now I want to get the roof in these pieces, and if you look in the book, it shows you to lay it down. It shows you to lay it down, and that's that piece 10-0105 that goes right here. This 10-104, I believe, is going to go on this side, but to the front of the house, because there won't be anything on this side. This side will just be a straight board. like so. So that other one will fit here, like so. But you can't really see it. But if you look at it, you lay it down, and these two pieces fit right in there. Right up to. So I have a little bit of work to do right here, and I may just take that down. I don't know, it should have gone all the way up, but it didn't, and I don't know why. But we'll work on that later. I can always make this piece come all the way down. So we do have a couple of interesting fixes there, but it's going to work. It's going to work just fine. So that's what I'm going to do. And so we'll find the large part of the roof, and I think it's up here. And basically when you go to put your two roof pieces together, and I'll show you down on the bottom. Actually, they're all three the same. Yeah, mine are all three the same. Okay, so when you go to do this top piece, when you're putting your two roofs together, you want the peak up. So you see that triangle? When you're there, it'll fit right there. So you have one angle on this side for your roof to fit, and then you have an angle on the other side. But when you go to put your two pieces together, and again, let me move the camera down so you can see how this works. Okay, so you're going to have two pieces of roof that need to come together here. You see that valley down there? Okay, so this piece of wood will go valley down so that one fits on this side, flat side. See, and you have the other edge there. And then this one, when you go to put it together, will fit right there. So see how that, and it's upside down of course, but do you see how that triangle fits? Maybe it would be easier if I did it this way. So this piece here, and I may have to tape it to show you. I need one more hand. So see, there's one side of your roof. And then the other side will fit here. So when the two of them, yeah, I think I need one extra hand, guys. When the two of them come together, your rooftop will fit over that. But this will be level, see? Just like that. So imagine this piece sitting flat. Okay, the point to the top of the roof, and the flat part will be basically what you would see as your ceiling. Okay, so pointy to the top. And again, when you go to glue the sides, and I did mark it, you're going to have the flat side down on your floor so that when you add your roof, it will sit on that slant part. That's your pitch. That's the pitch to your roof. So it fits on that angle. I'll make sure it's on that angle. I don't know if I could get you there or not. Okay, so when you're in the house, and I really want to stress this because it's very important, but when you're putting the roof, let me slowly turn you around here, guys. When you're getting to put the roof down, this stick will lay triangle up so that your roof has a place to land. You see? That stops it from going any further than it needs to. So if it wasn't there, or if you had it this way, it wouldn't work. It would be too much of a pitch. So you got to have it this way. So it has a natural edge to land on. See? That doesn't work. It's too much of an angle. This works. Well, actually, you know, it doesn't go that way. So you got to make sure it's landing the right way. And I believe it's always point up. But we'll double check. I know for the top it's point up. Okay, guys, so let me double check that. And I'm pretty sure I am correct. It's showing it actually point out. Huh. It's showing it just like I have it right there. And that's the way it goes. And then it'll go on this side as well. Point out. Just like that. So your roof has a level place to land. You want your roof to lay flat on that. Now, but the top is definitely point up because your roof will be on this angle and that angle. So point up, point out, and then point out. Okay, that's how it goes. And then your roof will have support. So it won't go all wonky on you. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and probably attach mine and come back and show you how I've done it. I've got to fix this piece up here, and then I think we're done as far as the rooftop. So, without further goofing off or messing around, I'm going to go ahead and cut that piece, and I'll be back as soon as I've added it and the tower piece up there. Then we're going to tackle the roof, which ought to be fun. Alright guys, hold tight. Okay guys, now I have found these pieces, but here's, if you look on this one, that's straight there. So we need this actually going straight, but in. And see, that's at an angle. That's at an angle. That's at an angle. So I got to figure out how this will go straight. And do I have the right part? Because that's an issue. That cannot be crooked. The inside, so the outside's going to have to be straight. And I don't see that happening. And you, from your angle, you probably see it straight up, but I don't. So, I'm going to pause and ask for help. Okay guys, this has been a bit of a confusion. 1082, 10104, and 10105 go together. Okay, you got to glue, it says to glue these two pieces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it on both sides. I was trying to stick it to this piece, which is 1081, and it is the square. 1082 is the rectangle, so that was not going to work. Okay, I'm glad. I mean, I've paused this for like 10 minutes just to make sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue, not glue, but I'm going to tape this piece and this piece on both sides and dry fit it. And if it works, then I will glue it. You would have thought they would have just put these pieces together, cut them that way. I don't know, it's been a... I get to the point sometimes where I do get frustrated with the process, but I mean, it is a process, but I have to just take a breath and say, enjoy the build, enjoy the build. Okay, so flip it over, and now I'm going to tape this side and this side to make sure that it's a fit. Because there's a specific way this roof goes on that is an absolute pain in the neck. Okay, so we'll try this. Okay, and I'll move the camera back up here. Slowly but surely. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay, I'm working on the piece of roof that goes here and down past that tower. So it is supposed to be this piece. So it would go, see, I don't get that. It would go this way. Yes. Yes! It is the right way. Woohoo! Look at that, guys. So it fits right up against where I wanted it to. Perfectly. Would you look at that? Yee! I'm extremely happy. Yes. So then there'll be a piece under here, though, that'll stick out slightly. Yes. I like that. That is definitely the way it goes. All right. So that's a major success. Now I'm going to come back down here. Back around. And I can actually tape those two pieces together. Or not tape them, glue them. And move forward. Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I am so happy that that fit. And I kept thinking it should be at an angle. It should be this. It should be that. So make sure you have the rectangle, not the square. And these two pieces go on the long side of the rectangle, not the short. And they do fit. But if I were you, I would do exactly what I did here and dry fit them to make sure they're going to work. Because I think I developed a migraine just figuring that out. So, yay, we are actually, I don't know, in an hour and a half, making some progress. And if I could do a live stream, I don't know if you'd, I don't know, that might not be good either, because you guys might get tired of, at least with this you can pause and walk away and pause and walk away, or go at your own pace. So I'm going to get that as flush as I can. So it gets on that piece of tape. I'm going to come back to that. Oh, I'm so relieved. Okay, that's flush and that's flush. So I'm going to take the snot out of it. And I was looking at it thinking, how does this work? How does this work? Well, now I know. It works this way. Alright, there's that. And then on the other one, I just left that tape and spackled over it. It was just a little extra reinforcement there for me. And it kept my glue from leaking. So I'll put a little glue here. Lay that piece down. It was actually my husband that helped me with this triangle piece because I thought it was the larger of the two triangles, and it was not. It was this one all along. Okay, so there's that piece taped and glued. And then this piece I just need to tape. And this will be the inside of the attic roof. Well, this side will be the ceiling. The other side will be the roof. So I'm contemplating whether or not I should go ahead and The only thing about painting this ahead of time is that it warps really bad, and I don't want to. I might wait until I get the shingle on and then go in and paint it and put the floor in, because if I wait and I've got the shingles on the outside edge, it'll be really sturdy, and then I can spackle the inside and not have to worry about it warping. Okay, so there is that piece. Now then, there is a piece that I'm going to glue up here that goes along the side like this. This side, I think. I think one goes over here and then one goes up here, but the one that goes up here is a shared section. Well, I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm going to stop here, guys. I did figure this part out. We've got the tower installed. We've got everything drying, and I think for the sake of going batty, this is going to be the last piece I do for this section. And I'm going to, well, I don't know. I think I'll film the next portion and just hang on to it maybe. I don't know yet. But I'm excited. That fit really well. And I really do want to figure out these sidebars and the front piece, the 1080. Well, we'll do that. But I'm going to come back and do a different video. I'm going to put this aside because it is the right one. Now the next one will be 1082. Okay, and on 1082, it is the $10.79 and 1080 and 1081. So 1079, I keep thinking it's my stuff, but, and it is kind of, it feels like it's work. Okay, so 1079 is a square piece or a rectangle piece, and 1080. These two go on this piece. And it is a square. It shows it going on here as well. And it shows, okay, glue main roof extension part 1, 10104. We did that. We did the 1082. Okay, now onto the front edge of 1082. Glue 1080 to the main roof right to part 1081. And this is 1081. This is the piece we're at. Okay, so 1080 goes on the right, and it doesn't show 1080, it doesn't show 1079, it just shows 1080 and 1081, but this piece shows 1079 and 1080. I'm going to look for 1080. And 1080 is, there's 1013, 1047, 1083, 1082, that's this one. And then 1080 is front wing roof right, and it is 7 1/8 by 3/4. 7 1/8 by 3/4. That's not it. And I kind of seen it earlier. And I know I actually took it out. I think it's this one right here. I'm pretty sure that's it. And so it's going to go right here. That's not a very good fit. Have to sand it a little. But it's going to go here. And again, right now, because I don't know for sure, I'm only going to tape it and see if it matches up. But I'll tell you guys, it's going to be a next Sunday thing, I believe. I don't know. Depends on how lucky I get. Because it's got to go over the front. And I don't know. It's got to go over the front, and it's going to go over the let me show you on the picture. I know this is crazy, isn't it? Okay, so when you're looking at the back of the house, this piece we just did. So we're working on this opposite piece over here, the larger of the two. So then when you look at the front of the house, you see that larger part, and you see that short part that goes up next to the tower. This is just one piece. So that's what I have to get figured out before I make a mistake. I see it. It goes, look, on the camera, it goes, it's this extra edge right here. It is that extra edge, and then there'll be one that comes down slanting in front of it that way to cover that little addition. I see it. Now I see it, guys. So this piece will go here. Yes, this piece will go here, but again, what I'm going to do is tape and dry fit. Whew. And then I'm going to stop here because I think 1 hour of this is probably all anybody's mind can handle. But I will dry fit this piece and show it to you. Okay, so I'm going to pause you until I turn the house around, and I can show you where this piece fits. Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult, but this piece is going to fit like so in this extended part. Is going to come down like so. And so what you'll see is back here. Okay, hold tight with that thought, and I'll show you where the rest of this goes. And just so you know, we got this part. We got this part right too. So see, it'll go here. Just like so. And then this piece goes over that front. Now there'll be another piece of roof that comes up here. And there'll be a piece of flooring that goes in there. And then the roof, guys, is on and done. So, you don't know how relieved I am. I just got to fix this piece. Turn your wrist slow. I just got to get this piece right here right. That piece is not correct. And it's going to be... I know I have it. I'm getting frustrated and having a hard time looking for it. So anyhow, that's how this will go. And I'll have to remark the inside because this bottom piece, there's only going to be a certain overhang. And I believe it will be like so. So there'll be an inch of an overhang here. Just like so. So that's how that will look. And I think there should be an overhang here too, but I'll have to I'm going to have to go back and do my work, just study on it, because like I said, I don't want to mess up. I want to build this the right way. And so I'm going to fix it so on the inside there will be a brace that comes down here like this. And that roof will sit on it level so that I don't lose any integrity. Does that make sense? That way it's, when I go to glue it, I can clamp it on there and it'll stay. So I'm going to be working on that. But, guys, we got 2 perfect pieces done today. This one, I could probably actually tape that on. This one, yeah, I think I'll tape it on. Okay, but I am going to stop here, guys. This is a 30-minute video, and the other one is a 20-something minute video. So like I said, an hour, or right at an hour on this is probably more than the mind can carry. If I do another video, I'll probably upload it through the week. I do want to get this done, though, and get this built so we can start decorating it. That's what we've been waiting for. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and don't give up. We're almost there. We are almost there. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.